Okay, so I guess we are live. I'm going live on my new computer. Oop, great way to start out. I'm going live on my new computer, by the way. So I just set this up, and it might be a little bit glitchy here. So forgive me. Welcome everybody to another live webcast here on Jacob's Aquarium. I'm going to load up the stream on my iPhone. So actually my iPhone 6, by the way, or 6 Plus, which I'll talk more about as we get through the show here, because I'm sure you guys would like to know a couple things about it, because people have been asking me. So let's see here. Let's log into Jacob's Aquarium and it's bringing up the mobile app. Okay, well, I want that one right there. Very good. Okay, so I want to make sure that's. Oh, can I choose the quality? No, I can't. Okay, so we need to go into the desktop version of this. Thank you, by the way, to the two people that have actually the three people that have given me a thumbs down on my webcast. Really shows me your appreciation for what I do. Thank you so much for that. Means a lot to me. Unbelievable. So hostile. So much hostility on YouTube. It's ridiculous. Come on, play. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to try Safari instead. We're going to go on a little safari here. Where is Safari? Nope, I don't want to do that. There it is, Safari. Okay. Sorry guys for the delay. I'm doing my best here. And which, by the way, I'm streaming in 720p also. Hope you guys appreciate that. It took a little bit. It's just this new computer can handle it, so that's good. Way better than my dinosaur computer. that computer is actually sitting right next to me, and it was a dinosaur. Very, very slow. Did not do a thing that I wanted it to. Okay, so come on, iPhone, you can do it. There we go. Okay, so it's opening up in iTunes so I can check the webcast. Second on monitor. Oh, it is streaming very nicely in 720p. Now let's wait for this to load. Okay. And it automatically degrades the quality. Of course it is. Of course it's going to degrade the quality. Okay. Let me just try on the other computer instead then. See how that works. Nope, don't go off. Don't go off, computer. Okay, we have to try it on the other computer because it's not working on the phone. It's not showing it in 720p. So let's try it on this one. Oh yeah, it's showing 720p on this one. Awesome. Oh no, it's at 480. Let's switch to 720. Okay. Switch to 720, please. There we go. That's awesome, guys. I'm streaming in 720p, and the computer is handling it beautifully. That is awesome. I'm so glad. So glad I got this new computer. Wow. And it's not even glitchy at all. That's amazing. And I can watch the comments come in on this page. Wow, this is really nice. What a change to my live streaming thing. This is just so cool. So cool. Okay. I guess we can start the show now. Tornado Play Minecraft. Hey, how you doing? Paul Martin. So how was Age of Aquariums? Okay. A little update on Age of Aquariums. So, oh, an audio hum. Oh, let me check this. Hold on. So glad I got this new computer. Wow. Okay, well, I don't hear any hum on my end. The thing is, though, is that I do have my air conditioner on, so that's probably the hum you hear in the background. That'll go off and on because we have the AC on, so that's just something we have to deal with, okay? Okay, so let's get to some questions here. Tornado play Minecraft. Do I like iOS 8? You know what? I actually do. It is pretty nice. It has a lot of great features. The the thing I have a hard time with though is that, you know, during all these, let me turn up the audio really quick. Hold on 1 second. Just a little bit up. Testing, testing. There we go. Okay. The only problem I have with with these new iOS updates from Apple is that, you know, during the keynotes they claim that it's so amazing. There's like 300 new updates, and I mean 300 sounds like a lot, and you think that, you know, it'd be a major difference, but using iOS 8, I really honestly don't notice the 300 differences that there is. It's very strange, but I have noticed, like, you know, on the email app, of course, you know, it does. You can see your email in the different, you know, view, you know, landscape view. I did notice that feature. The time lapse feature, of course. If you download Windows 8, by the way, iOS 8 on an iPhone 5S, you can definitely use the time lapse feature on that phone as well. Which, by the way, I should show you guys a little. I should show you guys a little comparison here. So, this is my iPhone 5S. This is the one I had, or that I used previously. I mean, holding this thing, it's so tiny. It feels, you know, it's a nice phone. It's very well made, but it's just so tiny. But it feels like a metal block in my hand. You know, just holding this one though, you know, it's so soft to hold it. You know, the metal, it feels a little bit different. The edges are rounded. You know, it's just so much different holding this phone, and it feels so much better in my hand. You know, especially for me, since my hands are pretty big, and being that this phone was so tiny, it actually feels more comfortable to hold this one in my hand because my hand's bigger. And also, you know, just looking at the how thin they are, it's just amazing that they were able to make the iPhone 6 Plus even thinner than this one. Because when this one came out, I was like, wow, this is like incredibly thin. And this one's even thinner. It's unbelievable. So this was my previous iPhone, the 5S, and this is the 6 Plus, and it's amazing. I love the 6 Plus. The screen is just the thing that gets me. It's just so huge, you know. It's just amazing. So I'm gonna say bye, everybody, to my iPhone 5S because it's gonna go in the mail and go live with its new owner in New York, because I did in fact sell my 5S to buy the 6 Plus, and it's gonna on eBay, and it's gonna go to New York to its new owner. But yeah, I mean, I like iOS 8. It's just I haven't found all the other features that it claims to have, like 300 or something. More questions. Tornado play Minecraft. Is it Windows 8? Yes, my new PC is Windows 8. It is, and I'm still just amazed how well it's handling the stream. I mean, it's so smooth. There's no glitches at all. I mean, it's just amazing. The live stream, or the live webcast rather, is going to work out so much better from here on out. It really is. Okay, so what computer is it? It's a Dell Intel i7, 16 gigabytes of RAM. It has a the CPU is a 41. Okay, you know what? Actually, I don't know. Let me just look it up here really quick, because I know I'm not going to be able to. Oh, the AC just went off, by the way. So you should that audio hum should go away. Let's see, properties. Let's read this. Okay, so it's an Intel Core i7 4510U CPU. It's clocked at 2.00 gigahertz, and it has a turbo mode at 3.1 gigahertz. I have a 64-bit operating system. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, 32-bit is still fine, but everybody's switching over to 64, so it's just how it had to be. And 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is probably the reason why the stream is working out so well. Because the CPU is not the best. It's not a quad core, 980X or something. Like in the top of the line, PCU that Intel sells. But it still is a good CPU. It's still fast, but the RAM is what helps everything just work so much better. So that's why the stream is streaming so well. So I'm just so glad that this is working out now, because using this computer to do all this stuff and it not working, it was just so frustrating. But now that everything's working beautifully, it's awesome. So obviously the next show we'll be able to have some guests on and do some other stuff. So okay, the second person's asking me about Age of Aquariums, so I might as well respond to that. So a few updates about Age of Aquariums. Let me just explain by saying that yesterday, actually the day before that, on Thursday, I began the camp out for the new iPhone, okay? And I didn't sleep all throughout the night. And even on Thursday, I didn't get enough sleep because I was up doing work on my laptop all night as well. So I pretty much was up for 48 hours. It was, I had no sleep for almost 2 days. And I was extremely exhausted. And that's why I barely made, any videos when I got my new iPhone at the Apple Store, because I was just so tired. For those of you that don't know, usually I make like a whole video about the experience and everything, and I had no energy. I really did it. So I got home yesterday, and I once again didn't get any sleep because I had family coming over, and we were entertaining and making food and all this stuff, and once again busy, no sleep. So I finally was able to get to bed at like 10 o'clock, and I'm reasonably rested right now. That's why I have a little bit of energy to do this webcast. But I'm nowhere near rested to the point where I could go out, travel and film a whole store tour video today. I don't have the energy for that. And also my dad did the camp out with me, and he was pretty tired. And he's the one that has to that's driving and everything, and he's tired. He doesn't want to drive or go anywhere either. So it just didn't work out this week because of all this stuff that went on. And then also there's just the whole time thing, because we're doing something else again tonight with family, and we're going to be busy again. I don't know if I was able to make it back in time today, so I'm sorry, guys. I didn't get the video done today, but I did call Age of Aquariums. I talked to one of the employees. The owner wasn't there at the time, and I did make arrangements to reschedule the video shoot for 2 weeks from now, when I'll have time to film it. So absolutely 100%, I'll have time to film the video 2 weeks from now on. Let's see here. That's going to be October 4th is when I'll be able to film that video. I'll be free, I'm not doing anything, so I'll have time, and we'll be able to get that video filmed, edited, and put on YouTube. So I'm sorry to let you guys down today, and I'm sorry I don't have that store tour for you guys, well, today or tomorrow, because I promised the 22nd or 23rd. But no worries, I'll have it, in 2 weeks. I won't have it all filmed in 2 weeks, and it'll be on YouTube in 2 weeks. So you can look forward to the video then. Okay, guys? I'm very sorry for not getting that done today. It's just a lot going on here in the Castro household. Okay. Okay, let's get to the chat here. So the new changes, I hate them. I think the older changes are better. Oh, as far as iOS 8. Okay. Would you ever consider a crayfish tank? No, I'm not really into crayfish. King Callow, did I bring a tent? No, I didn't bring a tent, but I brought a very comfy chair. There was nobody that brought tents, by the way. Everybody was just in chairs. Should I should have go a Samsung? Do you mean should I have gone with Samsung? I think that's what you mean. I don't like Samsung phones. I'm sorry. I've I've used a couple I've used a couple Android devices in the past, and I just absolutely hated them. They were I just didn't like them. I had a really hard time getting used to the OS, the operating system, and I did not like the construction of the phone. The phone was, or usually most Android phones. Well, I'm not going to totally bash Android phones, but a majority of the Android phones, I guess you could say, are made out of plastic, and that's one thing I really don't like. The iPhones, on the other hand, are made out of metal, aluminum and stuff, and it just feels a little bit more, better quality. And also, it's much better when it comes to drops and everything like that, because when you drop an iPhone and you have a case on it, it's going to be okay. If you drop a Samsung, even if you do have a case on it, it's still plastic and it can still crack, depending on the height of the drop. Metal doesn't crack, it only bends. And there's no way, I mean, you could probably drop an iPhone from, head height, from a 6 foot tall person, and it would not bend the phone. Trust me, it wouldn't. The screen might crack, but it won't bend. So it's just, I just never liked anything but Apple iPhones. Before I had my 3G, which was the first iPhone that I ever owned, I had a LG phone, and it was that really old flip phone, that had a screen on the front, and then a screen when you open it up, a screen on the back and two speakers and stuff. That was the phone I had before that, and when I switched over to the iPhone, it was just like, wow, this is incredible. It was just such a big difference. So ever since I got my 3G, I just never went back to any other phone. And I understand there's people out there, oh, Samsung is the best, oh, Apple is stupid, everybody, they're behind, and everybody's just a fanboy and everything. But no, I mean, it just really comes down to the OS, the operating system. Apple has iOS and Android has Android, and I never cared for Android. I don't like the operating system. The my OS is just, in my opinion, a lot more simple to use. And I mean, if I was truly a fanboy and I just liked Apple because I was a fanboy, then other people probably wouldn't be drawn into the iPhone, world, like they have been, if I was just a fanboy, or for majority of people that owned iPhones were just a fanboy because Samsung is better or something, people are drawn to the iPhones because of the way they're made, how well they're made, I should say. And the OS, it's so easy to use. And, yeah, okay, Samsung phones had bigger screens before. Samsung phones have this and that, and an iPhone doesn't. But it just comes down to, what do you like most? Do you want a phone that's made out of metal or plastic? Do you want a phone with iOS or Android? I mean, that's pretty much it, And in my opinion, I just like the iPhone. It just works so much better, in my opinion. And also, a majority of Apple products, including the iPhone, and their MacBooks and everything, they're very hard for viruses and stuff to penetrate. And what I've heard, I can't confirm this, but what I've heard is that Android phones are very very easy, to be hacked, and for a virus, like if you're going on the internet on an Android phone, to penetrate your phone, and wreak havoc in your phone. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true. I mean, I can't confirm that. If there's any Android people in here, you can, chime in on that. But I've heard that, the iPhone or Apple devices in general are made in a way that, viruses are very hard to, or it's very hard for an iPhone to get infected with a virus, or nearly impossible, I should say. And for an Android phone, it's just so much easier because it's like wide open to the world. So, it just comes down to, who you like the most. And I think, also, all those cheap shots that Samsung is taking at Apple with all these commercials and advertisements. And especially the one that they recently made where they were mocking the iPhone's bigger screen. To me, it's just so pointless because, you know, people are still going to buy the iPhone. People are still going to buy the iPhone 6 Plus and the iPhone 6. Samsung coming out with that commercial is not going to make people say, "Oh my gosh, oh look at they had a bigger screen before. I'm going to go with Samsung. Screw the iPhone." They're not going to do that. People are still going to get the iPhone. I mean, 4 million units sold in the first 24 hours of pre-orders. I mean, come on. It's not going to change people's mind, in other words. And also, one last thing I'll say is that when a new Android device comes out, a new Samsung phone, you never see people camping out in front of the Verizon store or AT&T store for the new Android phone. You never see that, Um, but with Apple iPhones, you always see that. Especially this camp out was ridiculous. There was too many people camping out, actually. You just never see that with Android phones. And, just the sheer dedication people have to buying iPhones and things Apple in general should show other people, there's a certain dedication, a certain fan base for a reason. It's because they make good stuff. They make great products. So that's just my take on it. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Okay, so questions. Have I tried a Windows phone? I have, actually. My friend had a Windows phone, and I did try it, and I absolutely hated it. It was like, it was almost like having Windows 8 on an iPhone and trying to make it work, as if it was iOS, because it seemed exactly to me like a copy of iOS as far as like how apps are situated and stuff. It just seems so kind of stupid. Windows OS gets viruses easier than Mac computers. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. You're right. Is this stream for phones only, or are we going to be talking about fish because this is getting boring fast? Oh, sorry. Okay. We'll strictly talk about fish. Yes, sir. I was just, I thought this was my live stream. I thought I could, talk about whatever I wanted and, but okay. Yes, ma'am or sir. Yeah. Jacob, have you ever bred fish before? I bred angelfish on accident. It wasn't, it wasn't purposely. One day I just walked up to my tank and they were breeding, so I bred angelfish on accident, not on purpose though. So, is there a stream for phones only, or are we going to be? Oh, I already read that one. Okay. Weird. Very weird. King Callow, can you stop with the weird comments? Like, what are you saying? I never understand what you're saying. I mean, you're always saying these weird things that make no sense at all. What do I think about guppies? Guppies are cool. They're very easy to breed if you're looking for a fish to breed easily. And they're actually, I mean, it's probably sad to say, but they're, hold on, I'm responding to comments. Some person's asking me on Facebook, are you live? Yes, I am live. Guppies are pretty easy to breed, and because of that fact, they are actually, some people use them as feeder fish for their much larger tropical fish, which is sad to say because there's probably people out there that have a thing for guppies, and they're so they wouldn't want to see them be eaten, but yeah, people do that. So I like being able to talk about anything with Jacob. Well, I'm glad one person does. Can you do a show and tell demo on how to cut and replant stem plants? I mean, there's really no need to do a video like that. I mean, I could just tell you. you know, usually when you have a stem, well, okay, let's just pretend my finger is a stem plant. Okay. Um, this is kind of funny. The the best way to propagate stem plants is to cut. Okay, say the crease in my finger right here is where leaves are coming out from the stem plant. The best part to cut is right below that. Okay, and in general, you can cut anywhere and roots will still develop. But you know, hey, do the best thing. Cut below the where the leaves grow, and you can stick them into the substrate, probably about an inch or so, half an inch, maybe if they're really small, and they'll develop roots and they'll grow. I mean, it's pretty simple. Um, I, I've yet to I've yet to really find a stem plant that I can't propagate just by cutting the stems. I mean, I just haven't found one. So they're pretty simple to propagate, and that's all you do. Just cut a stem off and stick it into the substrate. There's really no special precautions or things you have to do. So, Jacob, when will you ship your product to Australia? Well, I can actually ship to Australia, but not plants. I can ship lighting systems though. For those of you guys that haven't visited my website recently, I am in fact selling the current USA LED Plus lighting fixture. And I have that one for sale right now, and it's the cheapest price on the internet, okay, by far. You can look anywhere else on the internet, and you will not find this lighting fixture for, you know, a cheaper price. So on jacobsaquarium.com, we have the current USA Satellite LED Plus in the 24, 36, 48, and 60-inch configurations. Comes with the remote, you know, the box and everything. You know, it's pretty, you know, same thing as if you were to order it from the big guys out there. But the dry goods, like the LED fixture that I have for sale, is something I can't ship internationally if you'd like to. The only thing I'd be worried about though is the electrical connection, because I'm not sure in Australia if there is a different, you know, if the outlet for an electrical device is different from the ones in the United States. So that's probably the only thing you have to worry about. I mean, I know you can buy a converter, you know, to convert it to, you know, the outlet in your country. But yeah, that's the only thing you'd have to worry about. But so I can ship that to other countries. But as far as plants, I can't really do that because there's so many restrictions on shipping live plants internationally. And also they would have to be shipped, you know, FedEx 1 day or FedEx 2 day or UPS 1 day or UPS 2 day. And that's airmail, you know, so that would be extremely expensive. Even though the package wouldn't weigh anything because it's just plants, it would still be expensive just for the trip. So, you know, you'd probably be looking at easily like $250 just for shipping. So, I mean, it's just not worth it, you know, for people that live in other countries. So I don't really ship plants internationally just because nobody wants to pay that much for shipping. And then also, you know, the packages during international shipping go through so much, so many temperature changes. And while a majority of those temperatures are cold because they're being shipped on the plane, sometimes they can be in really hot temperatures, and that just kills plants. Even though, you know, it's only 1 day or 2 day shipping, it's just very risky, you know, and I just don't like taking risks. So I really wish I could ship internationally. It's just it doesn't work out. So, but yeah, I mean, I can't ship the dry goods internationally. So if you're looking for a lighting system, I can ship you that if you're interested in that. So just go to jacobsaquarium.com, click on the lighting tab at the top of the page, and that should bring you to where I've posted the light fixture. And you can see it there. The 24 inch is $89. The 36 inch is $95. The 48 inch is $120. And the 60 inch, which is the biggest one, is $135. And just like I said before, there are no other companies on the internet that sell these fixtures for that price. So you're getting a really, really good deal. It's the cheapest price on the internet. And I'm able to do that because I'm me. I don't have overhead. I run my business out of my home. So I'm able to offer you guys expensive products for a far cheaper price. And I'm so glad I can, because I know there's people out there that are on a budget just like I've been before myself, you know, different times. And it's such a shame when you know you have to use a certain product to grow plants and you can't afford it, you know. So I'm glad that I can offer things at a cheaper price, and so they can be more affordable to everybody. And they can still get the same results as people that have spent far more because they didn't know about my website. Okay, so let's see. To learn to play Minecraft, how long does it take to travel from New York to California on a train? Oh my, that probably takes at least a week, probably more. Paul Martin, so leave or remove the leaves from the cutting. Absolutely, leave the leaves on. Leave the leaves on. Yeah, you don't have to take those off. Kurokas, it's like you have a lot of videos for fish keeping. These streams are like a chance to get to know who we're subscribed to more and get their valued opinion on always what meant. Oh yeah, I absolutely agree, Kuro Kazashini. You're absolutely right. Am I using a desktop or a laptop? I'm using a laptop computer. It's a Dell Intel i7. Amazon still has you beat on the Satellite Plus. Really? Really? Okay. Well, let's check that out. Let's see. What is the price on for the current? Oh, my legs are going numb. I've been sitting in this chair for far too long. Let's look on Amazon and see how much these lighting fixtures are going for. $115 on Amazon for the 60. Whoa, really? Holy shiznit. How can they do that? $115 for the 60-inch version. That's impossible. $79 for the... Oh my goodness. I'll have to reevaluate my prices then for sure. And that's from Current USA. So that's direct from the company. Oh, well, okay, duh, that makes sense. When you buy stuff direct from the company, it's always going to be cheaper. See, because how it works for me, since I'm a business, okay, the company sells to a distributor for a certain price, you know, and then the distributor, to make profit for themselves, has to mark up the price to sell to me, you know, and that price, of course, is still cheaper than normal retail. Since I have a business license, and then I have to mark it up past that to make, you know, some profit for myself. So by going directly to the company, yeah, you can save a lot of money. It seems like with this fixture. Well, that's a shame. I thought I was doing a good thing. Well, I guess you can get it cheaper direct from the company then. So I'll definitely have a look at my prices though, and I'll see if I can do something and offer them for cheaper, because I probably could. $79 for the 24-inch version. I think I could go lower than that. I'll have to look at my order sheet. Okay. Well, thank you, Paul, for telling me that. I appreciate that. I'm going to bookmark this page and refer to that when I reevaluate my prices. That sucks. I thought I was doing a good thing and offering something cheap to you guys. Boo-hoo. Whatever. When am I going to make bird videos for my bird channel? I already did upload a couple. I uploaded one, an unboxing for the new iPhone, and I uploaded another slow motion test of my bird flying with that I shot with the new iPhone. So, and it has free shipping. Yeah, that's incredible. Paul Martin, yeah, that definitely had me stumped. It really did. 'Cause like, how can a company sell a product for, you know, probably like, I mean, that's really close to what the resale price is. How can they sell a product like that and then also offer free shipping? They're always going to be negative. They're always going to be negative profit. They're not going to make any money. I just don't know how they do it. So I just don't know, because yeah, free shipping, since they're paying for shipping, I mean, to ship this lighting fixture, even for a company that has a contract with, say, UPS or FedEx, because they do large volume shipping, I mean, they're still going to be spending at least $8 or $9, possibly more than that, to ship this fixture, since it's a kind of a large item compared to plants or anything. Um, so it seems like to me they would be losing a lot of money. I don't know how they're doing that. I don't know. I just don't know. That Pink Floyd T-shirt. I knew you guys would like that. I knew you guys would. Arkansas 1221. I recently bought some Anubias nana, some Java fern, and some Echinodorus amazonicus, which is Amazon swords. I ended up getting 3 rhizomes of the fern and huge pieces of nana and Echinodorus. They all came in and looked great. Well, I'm so glad, Arkansas 1221, that you like my plants. I really appreciate that comment, and I hope I can provide you with more plants in the future, because that's all I'm trying to do here. Sell healthy stuff to healthy people. Healthy stuff to healthy people. No, I'm just trying to sell quality plants to people. So I'm so glad that you like the plants. Thank you for your order. I really appreciate it. Which, by the way, guys, I did say, do I still have that sale going on? No, I don't. I'll have to change that. I'm going to be doing a sale for Amazon swords. Probably later today. They're going to be marked down all the way to $1 each. And the sale is going to end at midnight. So if you guys would like to buy some Amazon swords for cheap, just go to my website, because they're going to be $1 each. And that's an incredible price. Trust me. I don't think anybody else has Amazon swords for $1 each. So they're going to be $1 each, and you can buy as many as you want. You know, there's no limit. And the sale would end at midnight. So I'm going to probably start that up soon. So just keep checking back on the website, and you should see the price change soon. Jacob, the iPhone is not a bird's mate. Okay. They might get plenty of money for ads. What? What ads? Oh, you're talking about Current USA. Well, yeah, they probably could. What is the best way to reduce water evaporation from a tank? Well, you got to cover it. That's the best way. You know, evaporation can be a problem, especially if you have a tank in an enclosed room, because you're just asking for mold growth, which is never a good thing. So it's always good, you know, even if your tank is not in a closed room, to close, to, you know, cover it so that we don't get any evaporation from it. The best way to do it is just to buy a glass top for the tank, one that fits the size of the tank, of course. And or you could do the DIY method. I believe Joey, the king of DIY, has a video on how to do that, how to build a cover for a tank or something. You can do the DIY method and cut sheets of plastic, or I think there's another thing. It's like a roofing material, but it's plastic. You can cut that out, cut to size for your aquarium. But I mean, yeah, in general, the best way to prevent evaporation is to just basically cover your aquarium. So, and that sucks for Planet Tank users, though, or Planet Tank owners, because, you know, we don't like to put anything below our lighting fixtures, because how could I say this? That dims the light penetration from the lighting fixtures. And with Planet Tank lighting fixtures, of course, we want to try to, you know, get as much light penetration as possible. And dimming that with the use of, you know, a plastic cover or glass, it just kind of, you know, takes away from the effect that it would have on the plants if it didn't have a cover underneath it. And what I mean by effect is, you know, good growth, and, you know, the plants reaching, you know, growing taller, faster. So for Planet Tank users, or why do I say users? Planet Tank owners, you know, it's a little bit difficult for us to try to cover our aquariums, because we need as much light penetration as possible. So, I mean, my tank isn't covered, and I'm sure I get some evaporation, but you know, I try to air out my room as much as possible to prevent mold growth. So, I mean, there's certain measures you can take to prevent, you know, the negative aspects of having an open top tank. But if you have just a regular freshwater tank, then, I mean, cover it because the lighting is not important. Freshwater tank. So, what countries have I been to? I haven't actually been to any other countries. I've never traveled overseas. I've always wanted to, though. I just, you know, I'm not the richest person in the world. My family's not rich. So we don't have money for, you know, $10,000 plane tickets. But the country that I've always wanted to go to is Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan. Even before I knew anything about planet tanks, even when I was a little kid, I've always wanted to go to Japan. And I say that because you guys are probably thinking, oh, well, he just wants to go to see Takashi Amano. No, like even before I even was into planet tanks, I have always wanted to go to Japan and you know, even China. You know, I just love the Asian culture. I mean, you know, and history. You know, to me, it's really cool. So I've always wanted to go to Japan, China, Vietnam, Laos. I've always wanted to go to those countries. So someday, hopefully. Skype today? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Let me open up Skype and sign in here. Hold on one second. It's loading. It's loading. Can Skype use your webcam or microphone? Yes, they can. I get all these command prompts. My new machine. No, we're gonna sign into a different account. So email address is jacobsaquarium@gmail.com. Password is I got you there, huh? You thought I was gonna say the password too, huh? Sorry, Charlie. This is my email account. You can't have it. Oh, what? That's not the right one? That is a shame. I really thought it was the right one. Okay. Oh, that's not the right one either. This is weird. I hate having to remember passwords. Why? Why do I have to remember passwords? Oh, son of a mother. Okay. We're just going to have to click can't access account. I forgot my password. I don't have a Microsoft account. What the flip? What the flip? I want to sign into my Skype account. What? Many apps like this. Oh, God. Okay, Windows 8 is starting to irritate me. I don't want to create a Microsoft account. Oh, God, no. I don't want to. Why are you forcing me? I'm going to cry. I hate doing stuff I don't want to. Son of a mother hell. Thanks a lot, Windows 8. Please type your email address. Oh, I already did. Okay, jacobsaquarium@gmail.com. Okay, hopefully that works. I don't have an account, that's why. Oh, God, I have to create one. Can somebody just slap me in the face right now? Can somebody do like a virtual slap to like put me out of my misery? Signing up for things I don't want to sign up for. Ugh. Just so I can use Skype on my Windows 8 machine. Or sorry, Windows 8.1. Oh, that's how Microsoft gets you. They force you into stuff. Okay, I'm in the United States. Yes, I am. Oh, fine, I'll use this one. Jeez. Look at me talking to my PC. And I bet you somebody out there is going to say, Jacob, you should have got a Mac. You should have got an Apple computer. An Apple computer. They're the best ones on the internet. You should have got an Apple computer. Hell no, you can't have my phone number. Freaking, I'm not giving you that. What? I have to? You mother... You know what? Yeah, I'll give you the wrong number. How about that? So you can't spam me with telemarketing calls. Look at this. Taking time away from my beloved fans, or my beloved friends that I should be doing a live show for. Thanks a lot, Microsoft. Enhance my online experience by letting Microsoft advertise using my account information. You can change this setting at any time. Oh yeah, sure. I'm really going to allow you to do that. Send me promotional offers from Microsoft. You can unsubscribe anytime. Yeah, right. You can unsubscribe anytime, sure. How come every time I try to unsubscribe, it never works? And I still end up getting stuff from, like, offers. Now I have to do a text message verification. Wow. All this for a new Microsoft account. Oh, no. Why are you doing this to me? And then, of course, they're gonna delay the time when they send it to me. Because, they can't just send me the text right now. And I have to wait, a minute, 30 seconds. I still ain't getting nothing. To verify this is your phone number, enter the last 4 digits, include... Oh! Okay. It's not a text. I'm supposed to do this. Okay. What? That's not my number. What the flip? That is not my number. This is your... And then click again. What? That is not... Okay, whatever. So, okay, this is... I don't understand this. Okay, I'm just going to click I can't do this right now. There you go. Okay. Take me over to Skype, computer, please. Download Skype for desktop. That'll fix it. What? It is on my desktop already. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna... Okay. I will take your advice, and I will download Skype as if it were not installed on my computer, even though it says it is. I guess that's the whole Windows 8 thing. Stuff appears to be installed and they're not. I guess. Okay. Skype setup e.exe. Windows 9 is coming out soon. Ugh. I bet you it's still going to be as confusing. Okay. Make Bing my search engine. Oh yeah, sure. Make MSN my homepage. Oh yeah, sure. No thanks. Like I really want Bing to be my search engine. Google is the way to go. Very confused on what my rainbow shark is eating. He doesn't touch the tetra food, doesn't eat the kelp or algae rounds. I got him, but still is full of life and doesn't look at all starved. Any ideas? He could be eating something else. He could be nibbling on bits of algae. Or he could be too scared to eat the flakes or anything else because of other fish. Who knows? Who knows? As long as he is full of life, that's all that matters, right? He should be fine. Oh my god, it's already 4:30. We've already been live for an hour. Okay, well, I said I would only be live for an hour because I have other stuff to do. Okay. I'm just gonna get the Skype set up and I let's see. Allow access. Yes, of course. Why would I not want to allow access? You're nearly done. Just a couple of things. Okay, we want the integrated webcam. Okay, that's fine. And we want to use the Zoom H6 audio recorder. We want to use the Zoom recording mixer. Yes, we do. Okay, that is fine. Setting up Skype with a picture. Yeah, we'll add that later. Jacob Castro. Yes, that is me. Okay. And holy moly, we got 1 million people asking me to accept them. Okay, accept. Okay, that one's already been accepted. Okay. All right, guys. So I can't take your calls right now. We only got 10 minutes left of the show. Okay. So we don't got much time though. Okay. So that is that. Okay. Okay. But Skype is set up, so you can call right now if you like. Oh, look at that. We're already getting this call. What is... Okay, we'll answer. Hello, Jonathan, is it? Okay, just give me 1 second here. I got to adjust some audio stuff because it seems like your audio is not coming through to let's see, default communication device. Maybe that'll work. No, actually, it's on my end. I just gotta, I gotta fix something here really quick. Oh, you did. Thank you so much. Okay, just give me 1 second so I can adjust your audio. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Oh, hopefully this works. Okay. I'm sure you guys heard that on the audio stream. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, I have to change the audio settings on Skype. That's why. Okay, audio. We want the speakers to be that one. Testing. Oh. Okay. All right. Can you say something? Jonathan, is it right? That's your name?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I can hear you now. And everybody on the stream can hear you now. Okay. So what's up? What's your question?
I was wondering if a 20-gallon tank would work if I got angelfish.
A 20-gallon tank will work with an angelfish. With angelfish, yes, it would. Some angelfish do get fairly large, about 8 or 9 inches. So I'd recommend, if you're planning on keeping these angelfish for a long time, that you only get 2 or 3 for a 20-gallon. Anything more would be considered overcrowding once they're grown to their full adult size.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. You have yourself a great day.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, first call of the show. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Let's see. The Skype line is open, guys, if you'd like to call. So we just got a call from... Oh, no, that was Jordan Andrew. Not Jonathan. Jordan. Okay. Let me check my 9 inches. I'm just checking my audio, my other computer, make sure the call went through. That you only get 2 or 3 for a 20-gallon. Anything more would be considered overcrowding once they're grown to their full adult. Man, the stream quality looks so... Oh yeah, you can hear it. Okay. The stream quality looks so much better from this new computer. This is amazing. Wow. Amazing. I'm really liking my new PC. So happy. I'm just so happy things work, you know, because it's so frustrating when things just don't work, and when you get something that finally does, it's just like, oh, finally, thank you for doing what I want you to do. So the Skype name is Jacob Aquarium. For those of you guys that would like to call me, it's not Jacob's Aquarium, it's Jacob Aquarium. Okay, get that right. Because if you try to call it Jacob's Aquarium, it's not going to work. It's Jacob, no S, aquarium. Add me on Skype and give me a call. We got 6 minutes left of the show, so time is wasting. It reminds me of that song from that Johnny Cash sings with June Carter. Oh, I got lips and I got lips. Let's get together and use those lips. Let's go. Time's a wasting. Oh, I got arms and I got arms. Let's get together and use those. Okay, another call from Cody.
For those of you guys that would like to call me, it's not Jake.
Hi, you're on with Jacob. What's your question?
Hey, Jacob. Wanted to know if you have any plans of saltwater. I know you've talked about it in the past.
Saltwater. Well, I would definitely do a saltwater tank. It's just the initial investment that is scaring me.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm in the process of saving up. It's going to be a while.
Yeah, definitely. For me, you know, right now, my main focus is my plant tank. But as, you know, things progress and I have some time to put some money aside, I probably definitely will set up a saltwater system. It'll probably be small, though, because I know going big in the saltwater hobby is very expensive, even more expensive, you know, than just, you know, a small tank. So, but yeah, probably in the near future, I'll set up a saltwater system, but it'll be small, maybe like 50 gallons around there.
Great. Well, I'll be tuning in.
All right. Thanks, Cody, for your call. You have yourself a great day.
Thanks, Jacob.
Bye-bye. And now Skype would like me to rate the call quality. Okay, I'll give it 5 stars. How about that? 5 stars, Skype. Okay, got another request to add there. All right. But were you still happy with your purchase and the quality, thinking about ordering from Jacob soon? Oh, okay, you're talking about plants. Okay. Yes, excellent. I mean, after all, they grow back. Yeah. See, the thing is, in regards to plants, okay, whenever you buy plants and you have them shipped to you, there's going to be some sort of damage. I mean, think about what they're going through during shipping. You know, they're in a bag. They're not in water where they should be. So sometimes when you get plants from me or anybody, you know, anybody that you order online from, there's going to be leaves missing. You know, the plant's not going to look the most healthiest. Some of them actually ship and they look exactly the same as if they were in an aquarium. But some plants do occasionally look different than how they would if they, you know, were in an aquarium, of course. So there's a process, or there's a short time that I like to call the rehabilitation period for when you order plants, you know, online. And that's the time where you know, your plants have been stressed through shipping and they're put into the proper environment and they're having a chance to recover from that. That can usually take about a week if you have, you know, the proper setup, of course. When I order plants, or when I get plants from my tank, you know, I have CO2, I'm dosing nutrients and everything. The plants that come in to me that look a little, you know, a little, I guess you could say a little. Okay, we'll answer this call because we only got a few minutes left. Okay, hi, you're on with Jacob. What's your question?
Yes, I was wondering if, how many gallon tank should I have for my beta fish?
How many gallons you should have for your beta fish? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like I want to buy a Petco.
Okay, for I don't understand why this is so funny to you. I'm just kidding. For a beta fish, you know, they can do well in a 5 or 10 gallon tank. People like to keep them in bowls and stuff that have no filtration at all, but that's not the best environment. They're still a fish like any other fish, and they require, you know, proper filtration. So a 5 or 10 gallon tank with a good filter would be perfect for a beta fish.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Have a great day. Okay, so as I was saying, when I get plants in the mail, you know, they look a little bit different, and it usually takes about a week for them to recover, you know, to look the proper color, develop, you know, a good root system. And I mean, that's typical with pretty much all plants that you would order online, you know. But like I said, there are some plants like, I know the Amazon swords, Anubias, a lot of stem plants like Rotala, Liguidia, they all look exactly the same when you get them in the mail, unless of course they've been through extreme temperatures like heat. They'll lose some of their leaves. But if they're being shipped during the winter time, they look exactly the same, and there really is no rehabilitation period. So but for the plants that do get a little stressed, that there's about a week and a half that they need to get back to their full potential. So okay, we got 30 seconds left of the show, guys, so I'm gonna have to end this. Okay, so because I got a lot of stuff to do, and I'm still very tired from my Apple Store camp out. So thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everybody that subscribed to my channel, watched my videos, ordered from my website. It really means a lot to me. I love each and every one of you. I thank you so much for watching today's show. And I hope to see you guys back next Friday when, for our new and improved live stream. Since I got this new computer, everything works out so much better now. It's just going to be, all up here, all uphill from here on out. And don't forget about our guests that we're going to have on the show, Joey, the Keyamp DIY, and John from KGT Tropicals, pretty soon here, probably on the next show if I can get it worked out. Okay. So thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Have fun with your tanks.